We want to get back to the topic of net neutrality. The FCC has voted to get rid of rules put in place by the Obama administration in 2015. So how is today's decision going to impact you and the way you use the internet? Professor David Tarrien with Western Michigan University's Cooley Law School is here to talk us through all this. Professor Tarrien, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Pleasure.
Well, let's start off with the basics. Basically, why was net neutrality put into place in the first place?
Well, there's always been concern on the part of content providers like Hulu and Netflix that internet service providers might block content, might slow down their content, might create a system where they wouldn't be able to provide to their customers the information that they wanted quickly.
Right. So basically to make things fair.
Right.
And
exactly.
Open and run fairly.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and to make sure that that happened.
Now, of course, when you're online today, you look through social media, there are so many opinions just flying all over the internet right now. How do we cut through all that? What does this mean, essentially?
Well, essentially it means that there were some rules that were put in place, as you mentioned earlier, in 2015, and those are gone. So that internet service providers now can, if they choose to, block content and have a greater say over how content is provided.
Now, and that is a concern, I'm sure, for many people. And so now when we're getting online, we have a lot of people worrying, you know, what can we see next? What is going to happen now?
Right.
Is this something that we can expect to see anytime soon, or what will happen next?
Well, it's unlikely that there will be any effect on how anyone accesses the internet today or tomorrow or even within the next year. There will be some experiments with business models. You're likely to see packages like Hulu and Netflix for a certain amount of money, or a social media package like Facebook and Twitter in a package, and they'll put content out, and this will happen gradually.
So this is certainly not anything we're going to see today, tomorrow.
No, Netflix will still be on the internet tomorrow morning.
There you go. All right.
Absolutely.
Professor Tarrien, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Absolutely.